At sunset, this storm looks dangerous but manageable. By morning, its wind has jumped by at least 35 miles per hour. A new eye is appearing, and the forecast map is already behind. This is rapid intensification. It can turn one night into the most important hours of a hurricane, but warm water alone does not explain it. Four conditions must work together, and one can shut the process down. We are going to rebuild that overnight change from the ocean upward. First, what does rapid actually mean? Then, why do some storms drink energy while others fall apart? Finally, what can forecasters see before the jump begins? The National Hurricane Center defines rapid intensification as an increase of at least 30 knots in maximum sustained wind during 24 hours. That is about 35 miles per hour. A tropical storm can therefore become a much stronger hurricane before many people finish one normal day. A hurricane is a heat engine. Sun-warmed ocean water evaporates. Moist air rises and cools. Water vapor condenses into clouds, releasing heat. That heat makes the air rise faster. Pressure near the surface falls, and more air rushes inward. Earth's rotation bends the flow into a spin. The first condition is not just a hot skin on the ocean. The warm layer must be deep enough. A storm churns the water below it. If cold water is close to the surface, mixing can weaken the fuel supply. Deep warm water keeps feeding heat and moisture, even as the storm stirs the sea. The second condition is low vertical wind shear. Shear means winds change speed or direction with height. Strong shear can push the top of the storm away from its center, like trying to stack spinning plates while someone shoves the top plate sideways. Low shear lets thunderstorms wrap around the core. The third condition is moist air around the storm. Dry air can enter the circulation and weaken thunderstorms. Moist surroundings help tall clouds survive, release heat, and keep the engine running. The fourth condition is structure. A storm can sit over warm water and still look messy. Rapid intensification becomes more likely when thunderstorms close around the center, pressure falls, and an eye wall starts to organize. The same energy is now focused into a smaller, stronger machine. Once the core tightens, a feedback loop can begin. Lower pressure pulls air inward faster. Faster inflow brings more heat and moisture. Stronger thunderstorms release more heat. That lowers pressure again. The storm is not breaking a law of nature. It is running the same engine more efficiently. As air spins inward, it cannot travel all the way to the center. It turns upward in a ring of violent thunderstorms, the eye wall. Air sinks inside that ring, warming and drying as it falls. Clouds thin, and an eye can appear. A sharp eye on satellite images is not what causes the strength. It is evidence that the inner core has become organized. Hurricane Delta in 2020 showed how quickly this can happen. NOAA reported an increase of 55 knots in 24 hours. The storm moved through an environment with very warm water and low shear, while its small inner core tightened. The important point is not that every small storm will explode. It is that a compact core can change quickly when the environment is ready. Hurricane Milton in 2024 offered another extreme case. National Hurricane Center training material reported a 90-mile-per-hour wind increase in 24 hours. Numbers that large are rare, but they expose the planning problem. A forecast can be directionally right, while the storm changes faster than expected. Satellites watch cloud temperature, lightning, rainfall, water vapor, ocean height, and the shape of the core. Infrared images can see cold, tall cloud tops at night. Microwave instruments can look through upper clouds to reveal rain bands and an eye wall forming below. When a storm threatens land, Hurricane Hunter aircraft can fly through it. Instruments measure wind, pressure, temperature, and moisture. Dropsondes fall from the aircraft and sample the atmosphere from flight level to the ocean. This gives forecasters direct evidence that satellites cannot always provide. Models have improved, but intensity is harder than track. A track depends on large steering winds that models can often see. Intensity can depend on small changes inside the core, short bursts of thunderstorms, ocean heat below the surface, and the exact moment dry air or shear reaches the storm. So when you hear that a hurricane may rapidly intensify, check 4 questions. Is the water warm deep below the surface? Is wind shear low? Is the surrounding air moist? Is the inner core organizing? No single answer guarantees the result. Together, they reveal why the risk is rising. Rapid intensification matters most near land. A stronger storm pushes a larger surge, produces more damaging wind, and can force officials to change warnings while people are already preparing. Waiting to see a perfect eye can waste the safest hours. Warm water is the fuel, but it is not the full answer. The overnight jump happens when deep ocean heat, low shear, moist air, and an organized core lock into one feedback loop. The eye is the visible clue, the engine formed before it. That is why the same storm can look ordinary at sunset and completely different by sunrise. The useful question is not, will it become a category number? It is, what hazards are officials warning about where I live? Follow forecasts from your National Weather Service and local emergency managers. The storm may change overnight. Your plan should not.